you. I would appreciate your vote for United States Senator. Senator Rubio, thank you for being here with me today. Your endorsement means so much to me. Yes, thank him, please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for spending conversations here outside of your meetings with the candidate, as far as perhaps running for president.
Oh gosh, no. I just want to spend the next 2 years of my service in the Senate in a Republican majority with special candidates like Joni Ernst. Yesterday is over. That is why tonight, grounded by the lessons of our history, but inspired by the promise of our future, I announce my candidacy for President of the United States.
I believe in the power of millions of courageous conservatives rising up to reignite the promise of America.
Bigger and better and stronger, we will make America great again.
And you know what? America can't succeed unless you succeed.
When people are prepared to fight back, there is nothing that cannot be accomplished.
Because I have decided to run for President of the United States.
And I will say this. This is going to be an election, in my opinion, that's based on competence. Somebody said, thank you, darling.
We know 2016 is coming up, and we have a lot of great folks here today that are hoping to vie for your vote. And it is up to you, the people of Iowa, to decide who you would like to see as your next president of the United States.
Senator, what kind of bike is that? It's a Softail Deluxe Harley Davidson. And that's yours? This is mine.
I'm Joni Ernst. I'm the junior senator from the state of Iowa. I was elected in November of 2014 and took office in January of 2015.
There's some worries that Iowa's losing its importance in picking the next nominee. What do you think?
Oh, I say no. I say Iowa is always very important. Iowa is a great cross-section of America. So it's a broad base that if the candidates want to see how their message is turning out, it's the place to be.
Welcome back to Iowa. Our candidates are getting out there. They're really pushing voters to get out to the polls, get out to the caucuses. And I think my role as a senator from Iowa is to welcome all of our candidates into the state, whether they're Republican or Democrat. Every state has their own personality, and here in Iowa, our voters really want to get to know those candidates. And they don't want to hear it off of the TV. They want to see it face to face.
Oh, you have an idea. I love interactive town halls. I love it.
I was thinking, personally, I'm not the brightest bulb on the tree, but if we legalize them and it's 10 to 20 million at $5, that's like 500 million or so. Would that kind of help shore up the Social Security?
Well, I think you're a pretty bright bulb, and I'll tell you why.
Main piece of advice, and the one thing that I did in my own election cycle, was listening to people and grassroots networking.
Can I ask you a question?
What you got?
Do you still have that cross?
Oh, which one?
That cross, you remember that Fort Dodge?
I did a 99 county tour on my campaign, and I encouraged others to do that as they were out and about in Iowa.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Oh, I'll be out in a second.
You want to do yesterday's county too, Joni?
Oh, yeah. Where were we?
We're in Montgomery.
Okay, I'm filling in.
They just need to get out and listen to the voters and see what's really important to them.
You wear as a badge of honor. The establishment doesn't care for you, and many Republicans don't. Once you get elected, how are you going to change, if I can put it that way, so that you can lead and govern if there are so many people who aren't going to like you?
You know, if you think back to that 1980 election, Washington loathed Ronald Reagan.
Right.
And what he did is he took the case to the people.
Okay, so we can expect you to be doing that.
Gun rights. Second Amendment supporter, I would assume.
Absolutely. My husband owns about 8 guns.
Oh, what do I like about Mexican food? I don't know. What do you mean? The way it tastes, I guess.
Many people, according to a poll, YouGov, 60% of Americans have some question about how those towers came down.
The World Trade Center. Yeah. Is this a conspiracy, man, right over here? What are we talking about?
Yes, sir.
Governor, I'd like to know, we've been hearing a whole bunch of the garbage about taking down the symbols of the Confederacy.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about that? I think that are they trying to erase our history?
While you were campaigning for senator, some of them had come in to help you. Did any of them ask you for an endorsement?
Well, we did have a few discussions along the way, but I decided not to endorse. I didn't think that was my role. My role was just to make sure that every candidate had an equal opportunity in Iowa. And so I'm glad that I've remained neutral, and I will continue to do that throughout the election cycle. But I did tell Senator Rubio he could ride on the back with me.
Do you want to tell us who you voted for?
I will not reveal who I voted for, but I will tell you that whoever our Republican nominee is coming out of the convention, I will gladly support them.